Hi everyone, this is Charul Jaitly, the co-founder and managing partner of Mātiti Group. Mātiti People is a part of Mātiti Group, and as you can see, I'm all dressed up for Christmas already. Here is my Christmas jumper with a beautiful reindeer. My Christmas hat is on, and my beautiful Christmas tree is right behind me. And let me show you. It's looking full and we have a lot of gifts and Santas already. How nice is that? I just love the spirit of Christmas. And in the spirit of giving, in the joy of giving, in this beautiful month of December, I had announced earlier this week that as we count down to New Year 2021, starting today for the next 10 days, I will be sharing some beautiful tips, tricks, and techniques that will enable me and you and all of us who listen in to do something better with who we are, how we plan our lives, and what is it that we wish to achieve in 2021. We'll keep it simple, however we keep it results driven, something that will help us move forward. So it's not just theory, it's not just talking about concepts, but actually applying them. And something that I discovered in the last few months, I think a lot of us have discovered a lot of new things about ourselves and about how we live our life and the way we think and do things in the last few months. And for me, something which really stood out is getting a control of this, which is our mind, right? All the thoughts are created here, emotions are here. I live by the saying that thoughts follow actions, right? And we tend to sometimes act in a whim. We respond to our actions primarily in this generation are driven by the external stimuli, how people are responding, how situations are around us, what is happening at work, how people on the road are behaving, and we kind of act according to the external stimuli. And what I've learned and what has really benefited me, and perhaps some of you are following it to some extent, is to not let always the external stimuli be the fate of our actions for the day, for the month, for the year, and so on and so forth, right? Because our actions will lead us to the results, and we want to achieve the results that we want, right? So if we roll back, there can be many layers and sub-layers to this. I want to keep it simple. So if you want to achieve certain results, you have to take certain kinds of actions. And for you to have certain kinds of actions, you need to have certain pattern of thoughts, because thoughts will enable actions and the actions will enable the results. So let's keep it very simple, a three-stage process, so we don't get caught up in, oh, what is the cycle and how it's all done. So in the next few days, I want to focus on the thought aspect of it, because if we take care of that, then the actions and the results are guaranteed to follow. So what worked for me, right, is getting a hold of my thoughts, and not just getting a hold of it, but working on it for it to allow me to take the actions the way I want my results to be. And the key and the mantra and the magic that happened was through affirmations. Now, what are affirmations? Like some of you perhaps might know what exercise does to our body, affirmations do to our mind, right? So affirmations is like mental exercise. And the more you exercise your mental muscle, it will get programmed to behave, function, and think in a certain way. And, when we look at life, there are so many aspects of our life. And again, my objective is to keep it simple and to keep it results driven for all of you all and for myself as well. So let's not complicate things. However, just know in the back of your head that, when we look at our holistic life as a whole, it has many dimensions to it. From, your personal self, which has multiple layers, which is your physical, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual, your energy, and then you have, your relationships and the family, the social life, your work life, your career, your finances, your dreams and visions to grow, and what is the creative side of you. So there are many elements to it. What I've decided to do is I've decided to segregate and kind of collect and divide them into 4 key buckets. Yeah. So the first one is going to be about us, about our wellness, about our physical, mental wellness. The second is about career and finances, because it's very, very important. The third aspect, according to me, which is very critical, is relationship and our social life, is the people and their energy and who we interact with on a day-to-day basis, right? And last but not the least is creativity and spiritual life and our spirituality, or about our inner self. So in the next 4 days, including today, I will be talking about these 4 components. I will give you a ready toolkit of affirmations that you can apply, that you can use. And at the same time, because if I say it all today, it's going to be very overwhelming, believe me, what I'm going to do is every day, I will give you certain tips of creating your own affirmations. So you become in charge of your own life. You say and you create what you want. So every day, the theme will be, we will start with some great tips on how to make or create or write or visualize your own affirmations. And at the same time, I will give you a ready list or a toolkit of affirmations for all these 4 aspects, one by one each day, as I mentioned earlier. So let's just remember, right? We make affirmations not knowingly almost every day. Give you a few examples. It's actually funny. So can you imagine a time when you were rushing for a movie and you're just talking to your friend and say, hey, I never make it to the first 5 minutes of the movie. Damn, there you go. Your mind is programmed, and no matter how hard you try, your action will follow up in such a way that you will never make it for the first 5 minutes of the movie, right? And another example, simple examples. You know, when I eat this vegetable, a certain reaction happens to my body. You have programmed it for I don't know how many every years since perhaps you were a child, and now your brain remembers that no matter what, when you eat this, this is how the action and the response is going to be. Oh, when I eat chocolate, the first thing that happens is I put on weight. And you know, the list is endless, and to be honest, very funny. So maybe when you have a moment, I want you to sit back and think, what are those daily things that come out of your mouth, you know, in a whim, and you're not even thinking about it because your mind is programmed to say such things. And those are really the affirmations that you're making, and perhaps not the affirmations that will get you the result that you want. So to conclude, for today, I'd like to say, just imagine affirmations as a set of or pattern of your thoughts and beliefs, which is stating your future end result already. It's envisioning what it is that you wish to achieve. And sometimes when you're not clear as to what you wish to achieve, it's fine as well. It's about creating that level of self-confidence and creating that control over your internal and external stimuli that will allow you to focus and understand what is it that you want to achieve in the future. So I will stop here for today, and in the following few seconds and minutes, you will listen to an audio which is recorded by me, and that will be today's affirmation. Today's affirmation is for your wellness, your well-being, your physical and mental well-being. Just a quick footnote. Now, how do you practice these affirmations, right? So the affirmations can be either listened to, like I'm recording and you play it and you listen in, or you can write them down as you're listening. Writing is a beautiful way of affirming your thoughts. It creates a mental muscle and memory. Or you can say it out loud. Whatever is comfortable, whatever comes to you naturally, just do that. The recommendation, however, is that you say it out loud with a lot of positivity, with a lot of belief and conviction. And the best time to say the affirmations is either in the morning after you wake up, or perhaps before going to bed in the night. Also, if you are somebody who meditates, it can be said after the meditation. Try and say them every day for at least a couple of weeks to start to see a shift happening. and also say it with love. Say it with the knowing that you are doing good for yourself. So yeah, on that note, thank you very much for listening in. All the very best for this beautiful, joyous month of December, and let's go on with our affirmations for today. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
These are the affirmations for well-being, physical and mental wellness of an individual. If it's possible, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. If that's not possible, you can just simply listen in. If you have a pen and a paper, you can reiterate these affirmations by simply writing as you're listening. Let's begin. I know, accept, and am true to myself. I believe in, trust, and have confidence in myself. I learn from my mistakes. I give myself space to grow and learn. I never give up. I am in control. I lead a balanced life. I give myself permission to do what is right for me. I endeavor to be the best that I can be. I eat well, exercise regularly, and get plenty of rest to enjoy good health. I give myself the care and attention that I deserve. I'm in perfect health. I lead a balanced life. I have time to work and to play. I am learning valuable lessons from myself every day. I respect myself. All elements of my body and my mind are in perfect balance. I am a harmonious being. Thank you for listening in. Until tomorrow. Thank you very much.